Hi, I'm Jack Lucas, finalist of Masterchef 2014, and welcome to my Winter Warmer series for Scoff. Today I'm going to be sharing with you one of my favourite recipes on that old-time classic, the American slider, with smoked cheese, an amazing tangy apple slaw, and a wicked barbecue sauce. So I'm going to flavour this pork mince with some caramelised onion chutney. You could chop up some onions, fry them off by all means, but for me, I just think in the ease of time and simplicity, this imparts mega flavour. 1.5 tablespoons of the onion chutney. I'm also going to put in a bit of mustard, half a tablespoon of that. We're going to go with sage. So I'm just going to roughly clank up some sage. And I'm also going to use a little bit of fresh parsley, flat leaf parsley for this one. So into this, I'm going to add some breadcrumbs. I'm using Japanese panko breadcrumbs, which are available in all supermarkets. Now an egg, again, is just going to help sort of bring everything together. Now this is the point where you just got to get your hands in there. You just got to get messy. If you want to make this at home, just check out the website for a full list of ingredients and a step-by-step guide. There's one thing that's missing from this, and that's seasoning, and it's one thing that is so important. So I'm just going to hit it with a little bit of salt and a little bit of black pepper. Mix that through again, just really getting stuck in, get your hands in there. The mix has all come together, the ingredients are combined, and all you got to do now is make them into whatever sort of burger shape you fancy. Don't go too thick, as because it's not a beef burger, you want to cook this through. It's not something you might serve medium or medium rare. So I'm going to pop these onto a lined baking tray, and then these need to go into the fridge just to sit there and relax and chill down a little bit, and allow all those flavours kind of to come together. Meanwhile, while they chill out a bit, we're going to make the apple slaw and the barbecue sauce to go with it. So what I'm going to put through here is my apples, my red cabbage, my onion, and some carrot as well. So pop all these ingredients through your food processor, and we'll add some final touches at the end. Okay, perfect. So, with all of these vegetables nicely chopped, I'm now going to hit it with things that are going to help to get this going and sort of infuse all the flavours together. So, we're going to go with half a lemon, juice only, cider vinegar, kind of echoing the flavours of the apple that's within the slaw. Probably a good few tablespoons of that going in. And this is going to really help just to break down the vegetables and kind of make them edible. Let's just get in some pepper. Again, go really quite a lot of pepper. And to that, we're also going to add a good pinch of salt. Again, it's going to kind of work alongside the vinegar and help to kind of break it all down. It is literally as simple as that. And meanwhile, we're going to make the amazing barbecue sauce to go with it. We're going to go back to the food processor. And into that, we're just going to put 1 red onion, 8 to 9 sort of cloves of garlic, depending on the size. You want quite a generous amount. A whole chilli, deseeded. And again, just some salt and some pepper. Now all we're going to do is blitz this up into a paste, and that's what we're after. It's just sort of a paste with real flavour. Okay, so once you've blended that up, for a little while you'll get this sort of slightly thick paste. We're going to sweat this off in a little bit of olive oil, probably about 2 to 3 tablespoons. And you want to hear that kind of sizzle when it goes in. And this is the base to our barbecue sauce. All we want to do is just gently sweat this down, and we want to release the bitterness that's doing this to my eyes. And you'll know that this is cooked because it will start to smell sweet and golden as opposed to starting to make you cry like a little girl. So, got a couple of tablespoons of smoked paprika, and we've also got some cumin seeds and some fennel seeds. Into a dry pan over a medium heat. You want to make sure that your pan's warm, but it's not too hot. Otherwise, this is when it might start to burn. And you just want to really lightly dry toast them, get those flavours going. All right, so when your spices are nicely toasted, we're going to pop them into the pestle and mortar and give them a little bit of a bash up to release all that amazing flavour. I'm going to give this a little bit of a grind up. Now this mix has kind of caramelised a bit and the harshness is gone, we're going to add in some of this spice mix. And then again, we're just going to cook this through. And now I'm going to add in brown sugar. So this is soft, dark brown sugar. And what's going to happen is the sugar's going to start to melt and bubble and kind of caramelise in with all those flavours. And you're going to get this really lovely sort of dark brown paste forming, which we're just going to let cook out with a little bit of water. So the water's going to loosen everything up. The barbecue sugar spice mix is kind of reduced down a little bit, so now we can add in the rest of the ingredients. So good old-fashioned conventional ketchup goes in. I'm also going to put in the vinegars. At the moment this is very, very sweet. So 3 of cider vinegar goes in. And I'm going to pop in 3 of the balsamic as well. And then this little bad boy. Now it may be small, but it packs a real punch. This is Lea & Perrins, and sort of 6 to 8 drops of that go in. So I'm going to leave that now, just to one side, and let those flavours come together. All I need is a spot of olive oil into a pan, into these, starting sort of at the top of the pan, and moving clockwise, just so you know which ones you put in first. Now these are going to cook for sort of 2 to 3 minutes on each side. Don't worry if your burgers look a little bit brown. What we're looking for is a lovely dark colour on them, because that equals massive flavour. We're going to pop on a little bit of smoked cheddar cheese, which if you haven't tried it on burgers before is absolutely sensational. Pop that on top, stick it under the grill. So after a couple of minutes under a hot grill, these look and smell absolutely amazing. You can really get a sense of that smokiness coming from that cheddar. With a nice spoonful of this tangy barbecue sauce, and then pick your finest burger, which is sort of melting cheese, and pop them on. Get a nice generous amount of this and top off your burger. So there you have it, guys. There is my awesome take on the classic burger. I really hope you enjoyed it, and hopefully see you next time.